Terrorist attack thwarted. Explosion-laden drone shoot down in Jammu. Pak involvement suspected. Security forces today thwarted a major terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir by foiling a bit of dropping improvised explosion devices in Jammu and from across the international border by the use of a hexacopter. The Jammu and Kashmir police late night shoot down a hexacopter in the Kanachak area in the Angkur sector. The drone had entered 6 to 7 km inside the Indian territory and was carrying an IED weighing around 5 kgs. Indian Olympic Association announces cash prizes for medal winners in Tokyo, rupees 75 lakh for gold. The Indian Olympic Association on Thursday announced that it would give the Tokyo Olympics gold medal winners a cash award of rupees 75 lakh apart from giving each of the participating national sports federations a bonus amount of rupees 25 lakh. The IOA Advisory Committee has recommended that silver medal winners will be presented rupees 40 lakh while the bronze winners will get richer by rupees 25 lakhs. It also recommended a sum of rupees 1 lakh to each athlete representing the country at the Tokyo Olympic Games, IOA said in a statement. The IOA has also acknowledged the suggestions of its advisory group that a bonus of 25 lakh be given to each participating NSF and a further support of rupees 30 lakh to each medal winning NSF. AIIMS Delhi to start second dose trial of Bharat Biotech's Covaxin on 2 to 6-year-old children by next week. All India Institute of Medical Sciences in New Delhi will commence the second dose trial of Bharat Biotech's COVID-19 vaccine Covaxin for children aged 2 to 6 years. According to ANI reports, sources on Thursday revealed that as a part of its COVID-19 vaccination trials for children, Bharat Biotech is likely to administer the second dose of Covaxin to children aged between 2 and 6 years next week. Sources also revealed that the children in the above-mentioned age group have already received the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. Third COVID wave possible in September-October. Graded reopening of schools advisable. AIIMS chief. The lurking fear of a third wave weighs heavy on the minds of a large section of Indians scared by the devastation on display during the second wave a few months ago. Eminent pulmonologist and the director of All India Institute of Medical Sciences in Delhi, Dr. Randeep Guleria, attended to assuage some of these concerns in an interview with CNN News 18, while accentuating the importance of masking, social distancing and vaccination, as also the possible impact of the third wave on children and the appropriate process to reopen schools. COVID claimed lives of 56 Air India employees. As many as 56 Air India employees have died due to COVID-19 till July 14th, Minister of State for Civil Aviation VK Singh said on Thursday. A total of 3,523 employees of Air India Limited have been affected by COVID-19. Out of these, 56 employees succumbed to this pandemic till July 14, 2021. He stated in the written reply to a question in Lok Sabha. The minister said the national carrier has taken various measures to safeguard the interest of COVID-affected employees and their families. Double-decker bus from Bihar to Delhi hits a pole. Driver killed. The driver of a double-decker bus was killed and several others injured after the bus heading to Delhi from Bihar's Hajipur hit a pole on the Accra-Lucknow expressway near the Karhal police station area in Mainpuri district of Uttar Pradesh. The accident is said to have happened as the driver dozed off. All the injured have been admitted to Saifa Medical University. Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has instructed the local administration to provide all necessary assistance to the injured passengers. Dr. Ramakant Yadav, Vice Chancellor of Saifa Medical University, stated that 37 injured people were admitted to the hospital. 9 cities selected for the rollout of country's first e-buses. The chosen cities are Mumbai, New Delhi, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Kolkata, Surat and Pune. Convergence Energy Services Limited is planning to launch electric buses in 9 major cities to encourage green mobility in the country. A top executive was quoted in a report in Mint. The chosen cities are Mumbai, New Delhi, Bengaluru, Hyderabad, Ahmedabad, Chennai, Kolkata, Surat and Pune. The buses would be offered on an operating expenses model. CESL Chief Executive Officer and Managing Director Mohu Acharya said that 9 cities with a population of more than 4 million have been shortlisted for rollout the country's first e-buses. Staff reporter Simran Basu.